know that.
You know that.
Cole, Trippy, X. Who else is saying on? Thug. Cole, Trippy, X, Thug.
Yeah.
I see thing about this X be like how he died, like this this go back to like Chadwick be like how we just keep losing, not keep but like we lose so much like black not leaders and you know inspirational people in our lives like recently. That was just like 2018. X, who else died in 2018?
Pete was 2017.
Yeah, Pete. That's like from my generation, like that we listen to those people, so we relate to those people, and these are the songs that they sing. What is be like? They are like
They resonate well with this generation.
right,
Yeah.
because we're a very depressed generation for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, it is what it is. And then Pop Smoke,
Juice. No,
Juice.
we don't go to 2020 yet. We got Juice. We got Mac Miller died in 2018 as
yes,
well.
Da Vinci,
And then you got Pop Smoke,
Kobe.
Yeah, boy.
We lose a lot of people recently though.
Yeah, boy.
So I send in prayers out to those who those people were like idols who inspire you.
Yeah.
You could still get to those positions that they inspire you to get to. Like just because they died doesn't mean that their legacy is gone. Yeah.
But that's not where
They'll
you
live
really
on.
get the legacy.
Wait, they,
Yeah.
that's the sad truth. Like people like Pop Smoke, like how people like revere him now.
Yeah.
When he died. So
But that's
and he died young.
the biggest quote is death.
Yeah.
That's,
Especially with art.
yeah.
Especially with art for real. For real.
Okay, so I was gonna give my list, but thanks for Mario beautifully transitioned us into the other topic. What I would say is which person, whether that be regardless of doesn't have to be a celebrity, it could be person in your normal life who has influenced you the most. Let me say since you carried it along, I just get cracked a little tiny anyway.
Yeah.
I feel I should let you go first, man.
Me?
Yeah, let me get some kind of gather my thoughts and process.
Influence. Who has influenced me? I gotta get another list, boy.
We
Yeah.
you mean in general or
In general, it doesn't even have to be celebrities. I mean, first person that has inspired me, dog, has to be my mother. Like, my mother is actually different. Like, I've seen my mother go through so many things, so many struggles, dog. My mother has 3 kids that she supports, right, including me. And it's just feel this burden of this woman to do it all. My mother is literally at work right now for 72 hours straight. My mother is working for 72
She at
hours.
work now.
No, my mother works. My mother is what do you call that name? No, my mother takes care of elderly.
Oh.
So my mother is basically out there taking care of someone that is in need, dog. My mother goes see my mother like once, twice a week.
For real.
For barely a few hours. My mother will be home my mother will go to work 48 hours, come home a day. But when she comes home, she has stuff to do. So when she comes home, she has to go town, run errands, pick up stuff for my sister all around Barbados, come home, get barely hours of sleep to get it, and leave home for 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning the next day.
So was it like this when you were younger too?
Yes. I remember for our living in the US, right? I used to have to get up, make my own breakfast at 6, 7 years old for me and my brother and my sister, dog. My mother used to be out grinding, big man. I used to see that from young, and I used to tell myself, how did she do this, we?
Single mothers are very strong.
Yeah, boy.
Mothers on the whole, actually,
Yeah.
is strong on the whole. But how did that like? How did her not being around? Did you have a father around?
Nope.
Right. So how
How did that impact me?
yeah.
Truthfully, right? I used to have this neglect thing sitting on my heart. I feel like it's always feel sometimes that when people are like this abandonment, you know what I mean? Because in my opinion, there's nothing stopping my father from coming to see me in Barbados, you know.
Really, you know him? You know him?
I've been with my father. Me and my father has spent time together. I messaged my father for his birthday earlier this month. Well, by the time this video goes out, it's gonna be whatever. But
See, but you know how
Yeah, I know who my father is. My father is not in jail.
You have a relationship or
I had to come to forgiveness. I have to come to a point in my life where I say, you know what, I can't blame nobody for my struggle.
yeah.
I can't blame nobody for what happened to me. I can't blame nobody for choosing their path. He chose his path. I have to live my path, but regardless of whatever mistakes he did, I have to do me. I have to make it work for me. So, but yeah, if we talking about another inspirational person, it will go with my father for more negative reasons, but I won't put him on the list.
Because
Because
those negative reasons show you what not to
yeah,
do.
yeah, for sure. Which makes me want to become a better father, better person,
man.
better man in general towards whatever I got going on. You know what I mean? More dedicated to give more love to it, more compassion. You know what I mean?
More compassionate to being a man. I think that's missing a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of men, like, we grew up not
Go try to be too cold-hearted.
too
try to be
cold-hearted,
cool.
too
Yeah, so
like
but you know like
strong.
that's basically what trending right now. People like to be people don't like to
people are afraid of being simps.
yeah.
People are afraid of the tag of simp.
Yeah, if like nobody don't want to show that them care or nobody don't want to genuinely show that them love somebody because when they get called a simp.
Right.
And nobody don't want to show them show a girl them soft side because you're a simp. And then but the same thing too. When you show a girl you soft side now and you show this girl that you really want she, that's basically like giving this girl power over you.
Yeah,
so
for
at
sure.
that point, then she know I can do this and I can do that, and he not gonna leave because he deeply,
Especially if
but
someone
attracted
has
to you.
abandonment issues and they don't
yeah,
want
and then like
To
really
me-
want that person there to be for them and to like show them things that they never get to experience before. At that point, that's when
I think that's the give or take of a relationship.
Yeah.
That's the
because
like,
you never know what somebody's thinking on the other side.
Yeah, that's the giver. That's the number one like thing that frightens most people. That like I'm so deeply in love with you, but I could lose you, like, or
at any point,
or like,
yeah, boy.
that person has a hold over you because you don't want someone to have a
Just check this in. Keep talking.
you don't want that person to have a hold over you or any such thing.
Only 40 minutes? Whoa, if you're even going longer, keep talking.
But yeah,
Too much is that thing, yeah.
but yeah, like you don't want that person to have a hold over you. You don't want them to know that they have a hold over you. So like, as a man, because we can only speak from a man's perspective, it's like because we are brought up in such a way of being stoic, or yeah, that's a word. Say fast, I think. It's a word. Stoic and like rough and have that rough
Exterior.
Exterior. You both to
Nah, I never hear that word in my life.
check it out.
Right, spell it.
Stall. STAL.
Stolic.
STALLIC.
We take put some more sauce.
Right, but
Alright, let me type it.
They put gleek.
Alright, we having a hard one. Yeah. Maybe you had to break the ice a little bit. Maybe you had to start
Stolic.
But yeah, like
I just left out.
yeah, but like you have to be
Trust
so like you have to be so strong and don't let anybody know that you get things. Cause you know
You
as
get
a
hurt.
little
Yeah,
man,
boy.
as a little man, right man, you start crying. It's quite easy. I ain't that. But yeah, people would say like don't cry and like man up and stuff like that. You know the traditional things that come with being a man and thing. So it's like you weren't allowed to like show that side of you. You know what I mean?
Not supposed to have a soft side.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of men I realize are detached from that emotional side. They can't have a conversation about that. They literally just can't have a conversation.
Yeah, they got it's like
about
burn
that
it. They
sort
can
of
have
stuff.
this sort of conversation because they're like burn out. Like to have this sort of
If a
conversation.
girl, I know a man personally that's still my dog direct. And he love people, he energy, but this is his toxic trait. This is just him.
Mhm.
He know you cannot come to him on emotional vibes, and that's just the
So
truth.
you can't see like
I could come to,
if you feeling down or like-
I could come to you and reason, but I can't come to you and like pour out my heart in reason. You know what I mean?
I know
got another
I know
fight for that,
somebody
but
like this.
if I come to you on a vibe, I gotta come to you like I pick my stance. Cause you know whatever stance I got, he can back me with his stance.
Yeah.
So I can't pick you to have a conversation with it. I gotta pick you So he
back
got
you up.
reassure my stance.
Mm.
If that
Oh,
if you understand
fair,
right now.
yeah.
So he's more of a reassurer.
Okay,
I get you,
so
like,
he can't really
so
give you.
he
He
can't
can't
really
give you a different,
give a different perspective.
Right, so
Different
I know what you mean. Like, you know, like how you will approach somebody, and like, even if 2 + 2 is 5, you will come up to the body and you'll be like, wait, 2 + 2 is 4, and you know, like, when you got that thing in your voice that will make the body
like
back you, you know.
slick, slick angst.
Yeah, like, my man.
I understand what he's saying, but he just said, said 2 is 5. And then you say, 2 is 4.
But you know what I mean, me.
I know what you mean, but I just mean like, oh, you
I
say,
say-
You know what you mean?
I say, like,
We know what you mean, but do you know what you mean?
2 + 2 is obviously 4. But-
no.
I mean, if it was 5, like, you
So,
will.
but if you had your opinion it was 5, somebody will back you wrong and strong.
Yeah, like, if
Okay,
you
yes, man,
approach
then.
your body with that thing, you more. Like, my man, 2 + 2 ain't 5, big man.
I agree. You can
I agree. We agree.
You know,
We agree.
you
Let's get out there,
understand,
right?
you understand.
But yeah, that is true. Like, yes, man. After all this conversation, it's fine. You good, Ty? You good, Craig?
I good, man.
See what you want to say about finish it.
Nah, I good.
But yeah, for sure,
Okay.
men have to have this conversation. Men have to.
Um,
Why you can't force a man to be that because if
Yeah,
that's just
for
not
sure.
a man, that's just not a
I
man.
know.
yeah, because some men just that's just a personality thing. But when it comes from a place of like
Of her.
of hurt, if you know that you feel a type of way about something, but because as man you can't feel a certain way about it, then that's the problem. But if naturally
No.
as a person
But-
as a personality trait, you just don't feel anything about it. That's like that's like sociopathic / psychopathic behavior. But if you don't feel a way about something, that's okay. That's okay. That's just you as a person. That's just how you deal with things as a person. But
But,
don't ever let it be a thing of just because as a man I don't do this certain thing.
but still saying, like, how you were saying, that basically you want to address it in our name.
Mhm.
I remember, like, I would be in situations from growing up, whether it be with my mother or whether it would be like somebody I would be talking to or whatever. You know, I would feel like whenever I express myself and like something will be bothering me for a whole week, and I will finally get myself to the point where I could address this to the body that was causing the issue. And then when I address it, then it would just get skimmed. Or it would get
Oh, for
noticed.
sure.
Then it would get noticed in the moment, but like, the next week,
it's getting noticed.
the next week, like, it will seem like nothing. I ain't like,
Nothing changed.
I ain't
Ain't
like
just-
no
ain't just
address that
proper.
day. Yeah, like, so then that's where I come to the point now where like, man, if that's
What
the case,
even makes sense?
yeah, like,
sometimes
wait,
it don't
make
make sense
sense.
pouring out your heart or like even telling someone that this particular thing is bothering you,
Mhm.
whether that be with family or like friends or whatever. Sometimes it's don't really.
That's guilty.